Was it yesterday that you were here? Okay, sorry, it's been some long days, so just making sure. All right, nice. My only friend. Yeah, just give it a time. Okay. And we are back at our live kitchen. And with me in our live kitchen, we've got some familiar faces, all right? No strangers to our kitchen. I can see them doing a dance. They're ready. Welcome back, the Mojito King, Sylvester
Thank you, I'm
Ryan.
here.
And we would have seen you yesterday in action. We welcome you back, Martin James, to our live kitchen. You all are ready for them, right?
We are ready.
We've got something nice that we're going to be working on, all right? So tell me what we're going to be working on.
So we're going to have, the first beverage you're going to have is a palate cleanser. Because
palate
everybody has
cleanser.
been tasting a whole lot of stuff. And we're going to add some more vibes, more flavor. So we're going to cleanse your palate because your palate is your masterpiece that you're going to create on.
Very well said.
So let's get started.
All right, so while he's beginning there, we also want to get really, really interactive. So if it is that you've got any questions, anything you'd like to even let them know along the way, I'm going to be at the side of the stage. I've got a mic, so if you've got a question along the way, just raise your hand, wave, and I will bring it to you, all right? Get interactive, have fun with it. They're really awesome,
Definitely,
really cool.
definitely. We are here to answer each and every question.
Yeah.
Feel free.
And they've even got a workshop coming up, so they're very good at this, all right? So don't be afraid, ask your questions, get interactive. So I'll be across there.
We'll
Have
see
fun.
you.
If you need me, just for a taste test,
Nice.
you know where to find me.
Beautiful.
Martin, what you have going on there so far?
So for the palate cleanser, we're going to use kale and lime. And Mr. Mong, who is doing all the juicing, he gave me some freshly squeezed cane juice.
But Martin, you know what I like about what you're doing here today? The fact that you're using items from the different persons in the expo today.
Well,
So you're showcasing what it have to offer in today's food and drink expo.
yes, well, when I thought about it, originally, that wasn't the intention, but when I walk around and I see like dragon fruit, five-finger juice, and all these different things, and even like curry ice cream. You all get a chance to try the curry ice cream? It lashes.
Hey,
I'm
that
telling
curry
you,
ice cream was...
It didn't taste
No,
nothing like what you think.
At first, I was like, curry ice cream?
Boy,
That curry ice cream hit the spot.
that is the best curry I taste in a while.
I can't say that because my grandmother, she probably watching this show and she just make the best curry out, so I can't say.
Let me watch and see me.
So,
All we're doing is doing a quick chill.
right. Nice little shake.
Yeah, quick shake.
Right.
Boom.
Nice chill. Right.
Smell that, brother. So we have apple, kale, fresh lime juice, and some apple flavors again, additional apple. So you all go
So
ahead.
some nice light flavors.
Yeah, just to cleanse the palate to get you
Nice, nice, nice.
prepared for what is about to follow.
Is there anybody out there that wants to try this that Martin is making here? Let me know, because I will bring it out. Not a problem.
That
Nice.
lady in blue. That lady
I'm
in
seeing
purple.
2, 3, 4. Going once, going twice. Sold.
Front
Coming to you
section.
shortly.
All right. So that's beverage number 1. Beverage number 2. This one is for the fellas in the house. Anybody here loves scotch? Nobody here loves scotch? I find all you're moving social. Oh, but I ain't getting here though.
But you're a typical Trini. How you moving social? You're
yeah.
moving anti-social.
Well, that too.
Hi, nice. Come in, come in, come in. We're going to have you taste one. We're going to have you taste one. Tell me what you think. Go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead.
What is the verdict?
Fruity.
Yeah.
Light, fruity,
So healthy could actually taste good too, huh? Yeah.
all fresh ingredients. Nice,
Fresh.
nice,
That was the
nice,
idea
nice.
behind it.
So we will be coming to you all with the next round of drinks. This one is going to have a little bit of alcohol in it. He's using Johnny Walker for this application here, and we are going to come out to you shortly. So,
based on what you all would have seen probably yesterday and even today, I just believe in fresh ingredients, well. Because
let me take this out to some people.
there is nothing that
Let some
could
people in the
rival
crowd.
fresh ingredients. So for this, we're doing a herbed whiskey sour. And the nickname of this drink is Harvey Weekend Sleep. So HWS, the abbreviations for herbed whiskey sour, Harvey's Weekend Sleep. Because most guys, when they go home and they have the days off, what they want to do? A nice glass of whiskey and sleep. Or if you have a nice football game on. And for our sweetener, we're going back with the good old-fashioned.
Martin, we need to make more of these drinks here. There's a lot of people who want to try these drinks. Don't make one, make about 10.
There's only how much glass we have here?
Don't worry, I have taster glasses here. I did not forget you. I am bringing something to you there now.
Wait now, but like the first round's done over.
First, man, as Trini said, we don't stand up on one foot now. Let me go again.
Yes. So for this other drink, you all realize I have fresh herbs here. So fine thyme, some people call it Spanish thyme. They call it all kind of thyme. This is going in the beverage because this is going to give it a very unique spin.
Martin, I'm advising you, make a full batch. We need to fill all these glasses so everybody outside can get a taste.
It's only
They're excited about this, you know.
They're excited.
They're excited about this.
This looking like Bacchanal here now.
Now, do remember, if you want to learn more about this, Martin, Tyrone, who was here earlier, Amrit from Wooden Counter, and myself, we do have a bartender's workshop on the 9th of July on the Avenue, and we are going to be teaching you to make all these wonderful items along with some traditional like mojitos and daiquiris and pina coladas.
This is the doozy right here.
All right, Martin, I'm trusting you now. Let me see you do it.
Hey, if you can trust your barber, you can more than trust me.
Man, my barber is the freshest, you know.
Yeah. And I see it come out with too. So this is what we're talking about. So we're going to ice up now because we want a real good chill on this.
Nice.
This ice plain greedy. This is it here. I want to ice up this glass one time. So a whiskey sour, for those of us that didn't know, is actually a classic cocktail. This is one of the cocktails from the turn of the century that distinguished any gentleman. So martinis, sours, whiskey sours, rum sours, you can do vodka sours. These were the drinks.
I think most people would know the martini because of James Bond.
Right. 007
And,
guy.
We would know pina coladas because of the song, right? Now, I can't
Correct.
sing, but I think it's like, pina colada. That song, you know? Yeah.
Stick to
No,
bartender.
let's go.
Stick to bartender.
I'll try. Looks good so far. Nice drink.
So because we want to add back some of the stuff that we already took out of it, just so people to be able to recognize it,
I like the attention to detail that you put into finishing your drink.
when
What
a
is the
beautiful-
importance of finishing your drink like that in terms of your garnish?
I like to think of my drinks or my beverage as an experience. So just like when you're going out with a really sexy lady, the icing on the cake is when she puts on that beautiful dress and the heels and she does her hair and the makeup and everything is on point. A drink is just like a beautiful lady. You want to make sure you pay proper attention and make sure all the details are not left out.
I understand.
Harvey's Weekend Sleep.
Excellent job, Martin. So,
extras for that one, we
Let
have
me
here.
get a thing. No. This time I'm going to start from on this side because I feel when I reach so it good.
Yeah, that did. We sure.
So you're doing one more for us?
One more.
One more drink.
So this one, we're using local ingredients.
Right.
And with the local ingredients, we want to put a foam on it and make sure the foam have a flavor as well.
How local is local?
So we're using 5-finger juice.
5-finger juice.
Yes, Mr. Mong, the fellow who juicing everything. 5-finger juice. I get cane juice. I get 5-finger juice. The only thing he ain't give me is juice that he making and all too. So we have like about 2 to 3 ounces because I want this to be a nice, refreshing drink.
So I hope you all are realizing that a lot of the ingredients Martin is using today is ingredients that he got from other suppliers right here in the Expo. So be sure to walk around, check them, see what fresh ingredients they have, and use that to create your different concoctions.
Add some sugar, some sweetener here. Yes, people have a sweetness, a weakness for sweetness.
Pass it on this side.
No, not this one. Nice. So in case you're wondering what kind of mumbo jumbo, what kind of witchcraft I'm doing here, I'm just infusing a little extra flavor. So one of the things that the Artistic Bar Concepts crew that I represent, we are known for is finding new ways to add fresh flavor. So this is another fresh flavor. What the flavor is actually is I took fresh pears, reduced them, and then added vinegar to them, and then paired it with a spice so that you're getting 3 flavors in one. The vinegar for the acidic, you're getting the spice for that little spice note, that mature note, and then you're getting the sweet, fresh pear flavor as well.
Right, now do it.
So when you pair fresh fruit with vinegar, it's called a shrub. So back in the days before refrigeration,
Nice.
they had a couple ways that they would preserve fruits. They would make syrups, they would make shrubs, and they would do like dehydration or smoking as well.
Now do remember we have Ivana out somewhere by the stage. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. She's walking around with the mic. We are here to answer each and every one.
So for those of you all that think bartending is very, very hard, it looks more challenging than it really is. Once you master the basics, it is very, very rewarding. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Martin.
I don't think they're getting that one. No?
Martin, you're creating half a cow there, you know.
I'm pulling something out of the hat full, you know. That's 3 drinks I promised earlier. All right, we're going to get 4 drinks now.
Martin, we have 5 minutes. Let me see what you can do.
5 minutes?
5 minutes.
Look back and I'll start here now. Real back and now. So in case you're wondering, yes, Martin going to make a drink in 5 minutes. This beautiful thing that I'm putting here, this nice, rich, creamy beverage here, well, it's not really a beverage, it's like a semi-solid. There's the curry ice cream I was telling you about. I just had to try it, boy. I had to try it. So curry ice cream in a cocktail. You see it live here at the Expo.
This is the one I was excited for. Because, as I said, I was worried first when the guy stopped me. He said, you ever try curry ice cream? I said, curry ice cream? I said, partner, it's 12 o'clock.
That come like asking for saltfish sauce.
No, well, when he tell me that, I say, sir, from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock, I going to be here, you know. Curry ice cream. Don't do me that. But let me tell you, one of the best flavor profiles I've tried today. So let me see how you could bring this up a notch. So inside here you have the curry ice cream.
All
What
right,
you've added to that?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, guys?
A little sweetener.
Yeah, you can hear me. All right.
I can hear you. I can
know
hear you.
you said that they can ask questions. We've actually got someone in our audience. They've got a question for you. Are you
Right.
ready for it?
Yes,
All right,
we can hear you
nice.
perfectly.
There you go.
Good day. So I like to make some drinks at home. Wondering what's your recommendations for the top 5 things I should have in my kitchen that'll give me a good diversity of drinks?
I am not hearing you as
Not here,
clear.
sir?
Sorry.
I want your recommendations in terms of the top 5 things I should keep in my kitchen that'll give me a lot of options of things to make.
Top 5.
Top 5 ingredients or drinks or rums I should keep in the kitchen so I have a good diversity I
Right.
can make.
So I would tell you the number 1 ingredient to keep in the kitchen. First, Angostura bitters. Bitters goes with everything, whether food or drink. Angostura bitters, that's the way. This is not just me putting in the Angostura plug. I'm telling you, it goes with everything. And for those who actually don't know, Angostura bitters has won so many worldwide competitions for being the best bitters in the world, and we created right here in Trinidad and Tobago. The second thing I would tell you as a base for any cocktail is lime. So you have some nice fresh limes, keep that in your kitchen. So you have bitters, you have lime. With all cocktails, you balance it. You're sweet to your sour. So for your sweet, you can make syrups. So a simple way to make a bar syrup, or what we call simple syrup, is a 1-to-1 mix. So 1 cup of sugar to 1 cup of water. And you cook that down, or you just, as we say, steep it down until it creates a nice reduction. And you can use that as a base to sweeten any cocktail. So that's your 3. On your 4th one, fresh fruits. Any fruit of your kind. I'm not going to tell you pineapple or oranges or whatever it is, because everybody has their favorite. Right? I might get my Trini card revoked by saying I'm not a big mango fan. But 5 fingers and all these things, tanka bean, all these childhood memories, I love that. But I guess I eat too much mango in the past, so I don't like it now. Right, so that's 4. 5th one, soda. Soda. And soda is not only good for just making the cocktail, but if you overdo the cocktail, it's a nice hangover remedy. So you're good on that. That's your top 5.
Thank you so much for your question. Folks, if anybody else has a question, feel free, get interactive. Just wave at me and I'll bring the mic across to you, all right?
But Martin, you're getting serious with this thing, boy. You know there's a no smoking zone, right?
They didn't cater for us when they said that.
So, tell us a little bit about this. What does smoking or charring the cinnamon stick do for the cocktail?
So it gives it a mature caramel finish.
Oh, it smells like Christmas in here, boy.
And I just added some of my vanilla tincture as well. So this right here, this just turned the ice cream chef curry ice cream into something that will romance your palate for the rest of the evening.
So this is how you choose to finish the evening.
Oh yes, by romancing your palate.
Nice. Well, Martin, thank you so much.
Yes.
You did an excellent job. Anybody has any questions for Martin before he closes off?
We actually have a follow-up question. So,
All right, sure. I'll give you the chance to answer this one.
So when you mentioned syrups, could honey work as a syrup? Could honey work as a syrup? Can honey work as a syrup when you mentioned the syrups for the base?
Right.
Can honey work?
How to do it?
Can you use honey?
Yes.
Yes. Actually, when you're making a honey syrup, it's actually the similar way. You don't add sugar to honey. You dilute it, 1-to-1 mix with warm water, and you just stir that down, and that is a nice natural sweetener. Another sweetener that we use is agave. So you can use a sugar syrup, you can use agave, you can use honey. So it all depends on what you want to use.
Okay, thank you.
So the other thing about honey, if you're using it, honey and agave, because they're so thick, you have to temper it down a bit. So you're going to add some water, like warm water, and you stir it. So the reason why you want to temper it down, anything that is very sweet coats your tongue and it coats your palate. And it coats it so heavily, you're not able to appreciate all the other flavors. So Sylvester was speaking before about sour. The reason why you need sour is to balance the flavor so your mouth and the other senses could come into play so you could actually enjoy the entire experience. So in the Caribbean, we naturally like creamy, sweet,
We
and
like
strong.
sweet. We like sweet. I'm
So-
telling you, if I'm having wine, it's Moscato. If I'm having a cocktail, daiquiri or mojito, but a little bit on the sweet
Correct.
side.
But I want to challenge you all, especially when you all leave here, wherever your regular watering hole is, ask the guy to make something that is a little less
Hey,
sweet.
hey. Ask the guy or girl.
Sorry, the guy or girl.
Right.
To make something that is less sweet, but full of flavor. Because as you realize, it doesn't really take that much to create a beverage experience. I created
All right.
4 beverage
Martin,
experiences.
we have one more question in the corner here. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. Greetings. I guess I'm from the U.S. and I'm interested in the rum production. Can you
Sir,
talk
I
a
will
little,
tell
talk a
you, I
little
do
bit about the rum
apologize. There's a
production?
lot of feedback, so I'm hardly hearing what you say.
Can you talk a little bit about the rum production, the local rum production?
The rum, right? So Angostura is Trinidad predominant flavors on rum. Angostura has so many different variety, as I said, in the rum industry. And they do have the foothold, I would say, in the Caribbean, not just in Trinidad, on having some of the best rums. So you can go from having an oaky rum, like Angostura 1824, or their single barrel, to having something nice and sweet and caramel, like the 1919, or something just as neutral as the Butterfly Caribbean
The
5
Butterfly,
or
18
White Oak.
Even the 1824 now is playing very good.
But again, that's more on the oaky side,
Yeah.
like the 1787.
Or if they want to be on the exciting side, they can do some of the flavors that they have on as well.
Right, and then if you want to go on the spice side of it, there's Angostura Tambu
Yes, the
that
tambu.
plays a lot on the cinnamon and nutmeg and those
Yes.
spices. So there's a wide range and variety of what you can choose from right here in Trinidad, and we have so much to be proud of.
All right, we've got one more question for you.
All right,
Hi.
hello.
So I want to know what is the name of the drink you'll make in there? What
The
is
name of the drink, now,
It's like a punch. It's a rice, a milk drink, or what is it with the cinnamon?
so let me tell you, the name of the drink that he just made, what's your name, sorry?
My name is Luz.
Your name is?
Light.
Light?
Yes.
Oh, Loose?
Luz.
Oh, so the name of
the
the drink is called Loose Goose. The thing is, Martin was able to come up with this drink on a whim. So, sky's the limit on what you can name it. You can personalize it to something that is just suits you. So we can call it Loose, we can call it Bonita, we can call it anything.
But the whole idea, I guess, with the presentation was to show you all that you can use whatever is available locally. It doesn't have to be imported. It doesn't have to be processed. And you can turn that into a beverage experience. Right?
So on that note, as Martin was saying, a lot of the ingredients that he used today was ingredients that he walked around the expo and sourced. So it is able to show you the diversity of the suppliers that are here today and what they have to offer.
Correct.
So before we
Actually,
close off, I would like to say,
Let's thank them.
yeah,
Yeah, so the ice cream chef for the curry ice cream,
right.
for sure.
Who wants to try the curry ice cream before we close off? Yeah? All right, so I'm going to bring some testers out for you.
We also have Mr. Mong with the fruits, as well as the sugarcane juice.
Right.
Fresh sugarcane juice.
We
And
have to also thank Dilma. They gave us some tea.
yesterday they gave
Yes.
us tea.
So a lot of different persons who helped us along the way to create these cocktails for you. And let me just thank, firstly, the Trinidad and Tobago Supermarket Association.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
for Trin, something like this. It's the first annual, something to be proud of. It's something that we see all over the islands. So Trinidad coming together and doing this is an amazing thing. We look forward to more coming up. And thank you all for having us.
Definitely.
I'm going to be coming out with the curry ice cream now. Yes? Ivana, let's bring you back in. Can we
you,
also
guys.
have a round of applause for our very
Ivana,
beautiful
yeah.
hostess?
Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Trini Bar Chef Martin James and the Mojito King,
Thank you.
Sylvester Ryan.
This year,
Uh-huh.
you didn't get to make a drink for us.
Don't
So
worry,
we
when
look
I come
forward
the
to next
workshop-
season.
No, I need to come to the workshop.
come to the
At
workshop.
least master or get close to it.
Yes,
one drink,
yes, yes.
and then I'll feel proud to present. But I cannot stand up here and compete with a no. There's not happening.
Confidence
no.
is key.
No. We're not going to do that.
If you want to find us on Instagram, his name is Trini Bar Chef. He is a bar consultant and registered mixologist, very accredited over many years. And I myself dabble in it a little bit. I'm more of a trainer and mixologist. As I said, we do have a workshop coming up next Sunday. So you can look for me as well, SR_Mojito King. Martin, it's been great.
Yes, brother.
Thank
Nice.
you guys so
Always a
much. We
pleasure.
really enjoyed this and we love the interaction. Thank you to our audience. You guys have been amazing.
Yes, you were
And to
fabulous.
come in our live kitchen, we still have one more chef, all right? So that's coming up in a couple minutes' time. Once again, thank you, Trini Bar Chef, Martin James, and the Mojito King, Sylvester Ryan. We'll be right back at the live kitchen, folks. Don't you go far.
So yes, folks, that was the live kitchen here at the Caribbean Food and Beverage event.